This video shows you what you get if you go to the San Diego Zoo, what's included with your ticket and what isn't. First, I should say parking is free. Second, I should say the double-decker bus ride is free. And I'd recommend starting with that because they drive you around the zoo and you get to see all of the animals' greatest hits. Like here's the tiger, they drive you by the tiger cage, and then the monkeys. And it was carnivore day, so we got to go by the lions when they were actually eating some meat. You know, lions sleep 23 to 24 hours a day, and it was really unusual, at least in my experience with the zoo, to see them actually up and running around, and that was because the zookeepers had actually given them some meat to eat. Now, the male lion there, the one with the mane, it looks like he looks presidential, I guess. He's old and rickety and probably has dementia, but he's doing his best to try to get to the meat there. So, you know, I kind of felt bad for him, but he's still out there doing his job, amusing the public. And then some of the younger cats are having fun with the meat on a chain, whacking it back and forth. And this was 10 o'clock in the morning on a Monday that we did this. So even the elephants were getting after it and getting some food. They're pretty active in general. I think they're standing up most of the time. The bear was eating out of a coconut, and they have a variety of different bears there if you're a bear fan. And imagine how terrifying this would be if you were not on a tour and in a safe enclosure and you came around the corner and saw this beast looking at you. Yep, he is looking hungry, and we are made out of meat. And if you like birds, there's a lot of flamingos. They had a bunch of different flamingo exhibits of different types of flamingos. These were the prettiest ones. Monkeys, and more monkeys. And then the big guy, the gorillas, they just throw the food over the wall and he catches it. He was eating lettuce and he was eating onions and hanging out. And then what that bag was a special treat, and they have to figure out how to open the bag and get at what's in it. And there is a plexiglass wall where they come and hang out and you can watch them eat. They do not like it when people make noise and make eye contact, which is unfortunate because that's what every idiot does when they go to the zoo. Do not ride the gorillas. That's a statue. And then also included in your tour package is a ride on this tram that goes over the whole zoo. The zoo is kind of deep in a valley, so you really get a scope of how big it is if you get on that tram and ride it. And then look at this guy. How about the camouflage on that guy? And then, of course, there's merch. The capybara appears to be one of the greatest hits here, the skeptical animal. If you like chubby unicorns, grab that shirt. And you can see the California condor in the wild. At one point, there were only 22 of these birds left, and they're working hard to bring them back, feeding them yummy dead rats, and breeding them with other zoos around the country to try and keep them healthy. And there are animal shows at noon 1 and 2, which is listed on your map where you can see something. This is an anteater exhibit, which was a lot of fun. The kid got to go up there and feed the anteater ants. And then here's a cute baby bear. And of course, the giraffes are also a major attraction there. You can either watch them eat, or if it's Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, 11:30 to 1 p.m., you can actually pay $7 to feed them. Oh no, bird fight! And the spider was even putting on his own exhibit. He caught himself a fly here in front of the angry birds. And all around the zoo, there are volunteers and also zoo staff that are showing people things about the animals where you can learn a lot. This cheetah was really well trained and well behaved, and it was really fun to watch just how the person interacts with the cheetah to kind of control it and show it to the others. Hey, guess what? Monkey butt! Yes, they have the red butt monkeys, so that was probably my favorite part of the show, was I got to see the red butt monkeys. And of course, cute koalas. Don't call them koala bears. They're not bears. And animals that sneaked into the zoo. These ducks sneaked in there and just like to hang out because there's food and shelter. And then, of course, all kinds of amphibians and poisonous frogs. So a couple of these super bright frogs. Do not lick them. Do not eat them. And they had a tortoise that had been there since the 1920s. It was actually born long before that. So the oldest animal at the zoo would be a tortoise. Some big iguanas in their own kind of outdoor enclosures as well. This guy was probably 4 feet long, creeping around, camera shy. And then this is a really terrifying crocodile, like a pointy-nosed crocodile. And the turtles are in there with him. I guess he is not a turtletarian. He doesn't eat turtles. I was kind of worried about some of the birds that were local that were coming in to get water because he's just chilling down there waiting for a snack. And then here's another shot of another person that works at the zoo showing us another animal. This is a black-headed python, and it's really neat to have somebody come out there and explain what the animal is and how it works. And of course, cute giant-eared foxes as well. So that's what the San Diego Zoo looks like in the year 2024. I'd recommend going in the middle of the week. It was super empty, and we could pretty much do whatever we wanted, get in the front row of everything, get a good angle on all the animals, and jump right on the bus. So rather than Saturday or Sunday, I think it makes a lot more sense to go there during the week. Again, parking is free. And also, if you also want to go to their animal park that's 35 miles north, they have one where you can ride around on the tram and be amongst the animals themselves. It's kind of like a nature preserve. So you can buy a 2-for-1 ticket if you want to go to this zoo and the other zoo within a year of each other's visits to save a little bit of money.